Today I'm going to be playing as Byzantium in EU4 and restoring the Roman Empire. Byzantium is probably the most beloved nation in EU4 and also one of the hardest to play. In my almost 4 years of making videos, I've only ever done guides for them and only played them once for fun a few years ago where it didn't turn out that well. Now it's time to play them for real. So let's jump in as Byzantium and restore the Roman Empire. Alright, here we are as Byzantium, ladies and gentlemen, vanilla EU4 1444. And if you're wondering why I'm doing this outside of my regular series and stuff like that, listen, we all know EU4 is coming to a close, and I can't not have a video of Byzantium doing the Roman Empire run. I can't let that be my legacy. Either way, here we are as Byzantium, man. Obviously, this is most likely going to be a multiple part series, so if you do end up enjoying this part 1, definitely subscribe and let me know in the comments if you want to see me continue this run. But yeah, here we are as Biz, man. I wanted to do it. You guys for sure want to see it. Here we are. So as you all know, man, Byzantium, as a couple of patches ago, is even harder, man, with all of these horrible privileges that the estates start off with that we got to get rid of. We got to do this mission right at the start. We got to do this mission as well. I think we gotta do this one as well, this one too, this one down here, this one down here, this one over here. So yeah, man, the start as Byzantium is pretty tough, and I'm not up to date on this because I've stopped doing guides. The guides will be back soon, by the way. So yeah, I think the strat was for the previous patch: fight Epirus, vassalize them in Cephalonia, fight Naples, get allies after that, declare on the Ottomans. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna try and do. Biz ideas, by the way, minus 10% advisor discount, plus 20% improved relations, tolerance of the true faith, plus 3 as a finisher, so really good right there. Goods produced, CCR minus 25%, missionary strength and patriarch authority, reform progress growth, fort defense, discipline, and manpower. Amazing ideas right here, man. And we do start off with the Byzantine autocracy right here, which isn't that good, but we will make it better later on. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's start this game and form the Roman Empire. All right, so the first thing we want to do right here is obviously, man, summon the Diet right here. Sure, Arta, I'm going to get it either way. Let's give these guys religious state, clerical advisory council, religious diplomats, clerical education, and do I want to fund theological studies? I remember doing one of these right here. Let me see. Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember too much, but there we go, man. These guys start off with the Union of Churches, which when we revoke the Pope hates us. We don't want to do that right now. We want to do it after we ally the Pope. These guys, the nobles right here, start off with us having some horrible army modifiers. Luckily, we will get rid of that pretty soon, but there's primacy increased and there's aristocratic, and finally we can give the burghers, which also have some negative effects right here active, which are mostly monetary, land of commerce, patronage of the arts, and commercial advisory board. We can't get indebted to the burghers just yet. All right, so there we go. That's the estates that I've done. We don't want to set rivals just yet, I don't think, because of Epirus. Let's get our boats right here, get rid of the lights, and then we want to go ahead and give our ruler and air mill command. Boom, let's put Constantine over there, and let's tell him to go to Athens, just like that. Next, I think we want to hire the free company right here. We don't have the, the palace guard, or we don't have money for it or whatnot, but let's just recruit those guys here. And I think I'm immediately going to start building boats, even though they take like 3 years to build. So let's just put one down. Let me actually take out a loan, and I'll put down another one right there. So there's a couple of more galleys construction started on them. Okay, so we do got a core on Epirus right here, man. We want to fight them. Hopefully they won't get any allies. Let's go ahead and start improving with the Pope and with Serbia just yet. They are going to be the main allies that are going to help us right here at the start. I'm also going to go for the Knights, Hungary, and Muscovy later on as well for when we attempt to fight the Ottomans. So yeah, that's the game plan, man. Fight Epirus, fight Naples, fight the Ottomans. After that, that's pretty much gonna be it. And for this first part of this playthrough, I think our goal is gonna be to like own most of the Balkans and Anatolia. For part 2, I think we're gonna do the Eastern Roman Empire decision right there, and I'm gonna attempt to own like most of this region right here in the Maghreb. And then for the third and maybe fourth part, we're gonna focus on Western Europe. So the 3 goals for this campaign, by the way, are to form the Roman Empire, complete the Byzantine mission tree, and conquer all of the highlighted provinces that show up when you want to take the form Roman Empire decision. Let's do it. All right, there it is, December 11th. Epirus hasn't allied anyone. Perfect, and we can take this mission, but we won't. First, we're gonna go ahead and ally the Pope. So yeah, right now I'm gonna go ahead and set Epirus as my rival, and there we go, man. There's our first war immediately. Reconquest for Arta. I actually don't want to beat up their navy here. Let's do it. All right, now this is a pretty important decision right here. Confirmation of the Council of Florence. Basically, with this first option right here, we will remain open to the support of the West. The second option right here, the Pope hates us, and we get rid of a certain modifier, that Union of Churches thing. We actually don't want to go with this, because if we go with that, we can't ally the Pope, and we need to ally the Pope for the Naples war that's coming up. So we stand by our decisions. Ooh, not lucky right here. Not lucky at all. Aragon has actually just let Naples go, which means my spy network on Aragon here is for nothing, and Naples will get allies. Frick, this is not good. This is not good. There we go. Something already not going our way, ladies and gentlemen. And there we go. Epirus is willing to surrender. I'm taking Arta and vassalizing them. I'm doing that because we need their navy. Taking all of their money too, and that's our first war done. Shoot, man. Ideally, now with the spy network on Aragon, we'd get a claim on Naples right here, and they've already allied Ferrara, so that does make things a little more difficult. I guess we gotta wait, but yeah, right now, let's work on alliances, and we gotta declare on Naples. We just gotta. All right, just secured an alliance with Serbia. Let's scornfully insult Provence, for example. So there we go. There's Provence. Send a scornful insult just like that. And that does enable us to ally the Pope. Perfect. All right, dope. Now we can definitely take this mission and maximize all of the bonuses with it. But we don't want to do it just yet. I'm going to be saving it for the Ottoman War. Okay, so Serbia and the Pope on lock. Now let's work on Hungary, Muscovy, and the Knights. Let's also give these guys strong duchies. Now I've just bumped up Constantinople twice to be able to take the mission reinforce Constantinople, and because Serbia likes us, if we take this first option, they can give us up to 250 ducats. Usually it's like 150 or something like that as far as I can remember. Or if we go with the second option, we lose 2 tax in Constantinople, but we gain defensive,ness and local garrison size. We don't need this third one right here. I'm actually gonna go ahead and take the money. They should give it to us in a couple of months. Actually, they did give me 250. Nice, nice, nice. So now we can do this. Repair the Theodosian walls. We lose 100 ducats, and the upgrade will be complete in 1 year. Yeah, Theodosian walls, level 1, level 2, level 3. Do we do that? It's not a monument or anything. It's just a modifier down here. I am gonna do it right now because we're allied to the Pope in Serbia. The Ottomans don't want to declare on us, so they'll be busy dealing with some of these guys over here. We're chilling with that. There's Hungary too. We're definitely good at defensively now. We don't need Hungary to defeat the Ottomans, by the way. This is once again just defensive. Okay, now man, even though Naples is allied to Ferrara, I think we go for them. I think we gotta. Over here, we're gonna let him campaign himself instead of this. We don't really care about the Ottomans dealing with pretenders. It's not like it's going to help us, so might as well take the Diplo points. Now, I just got a privilege for these guys to dev down here, and also, man, we need to complete these 2 missions, which are both done by deving. So for this one, we need to have deved 20 times. I've done it twice already in Constantinople, so 18 more. And for this one right here, we need to have 30 dev in all of the provinces in Morea, which are basically these 3 right here, in order for us to spawn the Renaissance there without really deving a certain province. So all in all, we need to dev 18 times, and I'm going to start doing it right now since we also need this. So let's activate encourage dev right there. I'm actually going to turn it off right there, and too bad we don't have the Patriarch Authority to get the icon, but yeah, let's do it. So I need to dev Achaia twice, right? There we go. So there it is once. Twice. Perfect. With that, we've completed that agenda, and yeah, I'm gonna keep deving down here, man. Whatever province is cheapest. There we go. There's already 30 dev in there, so we can take that mission, and of course, the second option will become active right there. It gains 90 support for the Renaissance, even though it hasn't spawned yet. It'll go up to 90 as we can see, and as soon as it spawns, it'll tick up. All right, now by losing a little bit of money, we can go ahead and get rid of tax exemptions for Latin merchants, which is this privilege right here. We are gonna do it. And now, of course, since I get the Emperor draft ships for war, we can start building heavy for free and 50% of the time. We need it for bombing. All right, I've devved up down here. As you can see, I'm out of admin and diplo. I've taken Miltech 4 just now, by the way, and now we can take the mission a tarnished state, which gives us manpower and goods produced, and we can revoke deteriorating army slightly easier, just like that. Okay, that's done for now. Now that I've gotten Miltech 4, that's what I was waiting for to declare on Naples or the help of the Pope or Hungary, which both of them would be willing to help. It's just not right now. I don't got the favors with Hungary, and the Pope is busy helping France in this. But I think I should be able to call both of them in pretty soon. So either way, as soon as morale is up, we'll declare on Naples. Miltech 4/3. Even though they outnumber us, we can take them easily. Okay, there we go. Epirus is loyal, Athens is loyal. Let's go ahead and declare the conquest for Salento. We aim to take like I don't know, a couple of provinces over Naples just so we can do another mission right here, which is the dev one. Where is the dev one? Where we need to have 100 dev, I think. I don't know which one it is. But yeah, there's the declaration. Alright, war with Naples is done. I did manage to drag in both the Pope and Hungary as predicted. Got the favors with Hungary. I'm just rebuilding them now. And the Pope just got out of that France war. So relatively easy right here. We also pieced out Ferrara. In the meantime, I also bumped up Corinth twice, which enables us to take this mission right here. Either we can build a fort right there, which doesn't really matter. I already deleted the one in Morea. Or we can, or we can upgrade the Theodosian walls for cheaper later, which of course we are going to take that. There are a couple of decisions to upgrade them and keep upgrading them, you know, level 1, level 2, level 3. So yeah, war with Naples is done, man. Since we're not going to be fighting anyone Catholic for a while, right? We're going to do the Ottoman War, then chill, maybe take care of some miners. Then the next Catholic nation we fight is probably going to be Venice, which, you know, they don't have strong allies, but, you know, it's a little ways off. So right now what we're going to do with Naples is I'm going to take these 3 provinces right here, and let's get a war. Actually, I'm going to humiliate them. Or do I need, you know what? Money is more important. There we go. That's that war with Naples done. Okay, now we're ready to go fight the Ottomans because we've wrapped up our initial wars. I still won't take the impending doom right here. I ruler married Muscovy during that war, or I didn't. Oh, my ruler died. Right. Now I can ally them as well. And yeah, no luck with the... but I hate them. Okay, we can probably get the knights too. And yeah, right now the Ottomans are fighting Karaman. I'm gonna wait them for them to fight either Albania / Venice or Trebizond here. And then we go for them. All right, that modifier actually changed, and alliance with Muscovy and with the Knights secured. I'm just helping out Hungary in this. So yeah, next time the Ottomans fight someone, we're gonna fight them too. The only people we need to drag into this is Serbia. But look at this. Even Hungary and the Knights would come in. It's easy, boys. It really is. We're just lacking points, but aside from that, it's easy. Okay, in the meantime, I'm actually gonna take impending doom right here. There we go. Various permaclaims and union of churches gives us a merc discount, and if we take false despots right here, we gain that bottom option right here. We gain a core on Cephalonia, other permaclaims, and diplo points. If Biz doesn't exist, if Epirus doesn't exist, we gain the top modifier, but the bottom one is actually the one we wanted. Okay, while we're waiting around, I got an event for Patriarch Authority, which means I've commissioned a religious icon. Now we can take Church in Distress right here, which gives us national unrest and religious unity and doubles the modifier for the icon. And the one I actually got was the icon of Saint Michael for the discipline one, because we've done deving. All right, you know, if you do the deving, you want to get the dev icon, but I'm already done with it, so that's why I got this guy right now. But either way, there's Church in Distress, but also curb Russian autocephaly, which because we're allied to them, every other Orthodox guy likes us, and diplo-annexing Orthodox countries no longer gives us penalties, along with more Patriarch Authority. So that's very nice right there. So yeah, that's some of the initial missions that we wanted to complete right there, man. Now we're just waiting on the right time to strike on the Ottomans. Hungary right here isn't gonna get Ladislas Posthumus, who is actually dead. Alrighty then. Which means we'll definitely get their help in this war, even though we don't need them. Right now, Serbia isn't willing to come in because of debt, though, but yeah, with just Hungary, it's easily doable. It really doesn't matter who their allies are at all. So yeah, let's just wait for their next war. A great thing about playing Biz, man, is you can very easily gain a PU over Muscovy right here. They don't get too many alliances and real marriages after they, you know, they're done with their vassals, so it's pretty easy to just randomly get one of your guys onto a throne, and then once again, when they die, just get a PU over them. We're not really interested in this region at all, but they would be helpful to have, you know, so we can drag them around and stuff. And there it is, man, like clockwork. Ottomans declared war on Trebizond. Okay, so they're fighting Trebizond, Theodoro, Georgia, and Samtskhe. This won't be easy for them because these guys here are annoying as frick to fight. They'll piece out Theodoro easily, but Trebizond level 3 fort, Samtskhe level 3 fort, Georgia level 3 fort. Perfect. So if we want to hit the Ottomans right now, Hungary would come in, Serbia would with the promise of land, but we can not give them any land, and we're pretty close to dragging in the Knights too with favors. So yeah, right now, man, it's time to take out even more loans right here. Let's go ahead and get the Palace Guard. These guys don't contribute to force limit. We're gonna stack all of them in Constantinople. I got the Free Company already, and I think 4 Mercs should do it. Is there any guy with siege pips? Not really. We got these guys actually. Yeah, siege pips. I like that. So we're gonna put those guys down there. And yeah, main army and 3 merc companies should be enough. This is only so I can bomb and siege down Gallipoli as fast as possible. But let's go ahead and put our fleet in the Sea of Marmara, allow friendlies to attach, and yeah, just hire this morale guy. Or no, do we want to stack discipline here, even though it's not that important at the start? No, we don't. I am gonna get that morale guy. So yeah, man, let's wait for these guys to move their armies here, and we're gonna be declaring. It feels good. All right, merc companies are up. As we can see, we don't need to wait for their morale. We can take the mission defense in depth right here, which gives us, right now it could give us merc discipline and merc discount, which, yeah, how are we doing it? Army size, yeah, mercenaries, yeah, that's how we're doing it. Okay, perfect, that's what I want. And also, now I'm gonna go ahead and actually hire a level 2 guy right here, which is what we need. So I'm gonna take out another loan for that. Can we bump this guy up? Yes, we can. So I'm going to keep him. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we can also repair the army. So all of these horrible modifiers go away. Alrighty. All right, we're good to go. Guys popped up in Naples. I really don't care about that. Someone else can deal with it. There is a reconquest, as we all know, on Gallipoli. I'm going to drag in Hungary, and I'm actually going to drag in the Knights with the Promise of Land, but not give them anything. Serbia, we don't really even need them, but, you know, sure. I mean, if you're wondering how quick this whole thing goes, it just goes to show. I've got Gallipoli, I've got Edirne, we're about to get Salonik, we've sieged everything down already. That's pretty much it, man. The Ottomans now, they do have mill access to go around, so I actually am expecting them to do that, but my boys are already pouring in here. You know what? We're going for Kocheli, and I'm going to bomb that as well. Meanwhile, tier 2 good reform time. We can reform the Pronoyar system, which gives us a possible number of Pronoyars +2, and we can create clan states. I'm not really going to be playing in that fashion this run. I don't think. We're just doing regular vassals, you know, release, reconquer, blah, blah, blah. So, strength and noble privileges. And also, Miltech 5, even though we don't have the Renaissance. All right, so my assault on Kocheli was unsuccessful, but we can't have everything go our way. All right, now this is the situation, man. We got max from ticking right here. Too bad we lost a couple of battles, otherwise we could have had more. The Ottomans are still pretty powerful. They got 40k troops and they are stronger than us. They will be beating us in battle, so they are pretty close to retaking Kocheli. We've struggled very much with getting Kocheli, Sugla, and Ichel right here, but yeah, we're about to lose battles right here. They're about to get this fort back. I got pretenders. We're bleeding money. I even had to ask for military access through all of these guys to go and unsiege Naples because those guys were close to breaking free. Aragon has gotten Naples back, by the way. That complicates things a little bit. But it's time to end this war, man. So what we're going to do right here, dude, is literally just get all of our cores back, except for Edirne. And I know what you're thinking. Take this, provoke Bulgarian rebels, blah, blah, blah. That doesn't work. Okay, that doesn't work. So I'm going to do this right here. Those are the provinces that we want. And then I'm also taking that right there. Perfect. So later we can retake this. They won't move their capital because they still have access. And not giving anything to Serbia, I don't care. Let's get war reps. They're not willing to give me war reps. Frick. War reps was actually super important, man. But might as well take more land if we can't get war reps. How much of this money will I get? 184 ducats. You know what? I am satisfied with this for our first war with the Ottomans, man. There we go. First war with the Ottomans, done. And just like that, we've retaken most of our cores, and we've got a foothold over in Anatolia. It says we're going to go bankrupt. Obviously, we won't. Now we can go ahead and, well, I won't do that just yet. Yeah, of course, some of these provinces up after reduced war exhaustion. We got a mission, reverse the downfall, permaclaims, money, manpower, recovery of Greece, war exhaustion, diplorat, power projection. Definitely want that right now. Like a phoenix, we rise. There we go. That's good. We can go ahead and, no, pay off loans first. We got to get rid of these merc companies stat. Okay, a little bit of time has passed. I've cored everything up, got new large loans to pay off old small loans. We still have quite a lot of inflation and we're not making money just yet, and we don't have any advisors either, but this should help a little bit. Now, first, I'm actually going to go ahead and release Bulgaria now, because that is something I did want to do, and we can reconquer all of these cores of theirs later on in our next war versus the Ottomans. Now, I've also stated everything, so I'm going to go ahead and lower autonomy everywhere. This should help us with money a bit. Yeah, it did a bit. It did a bit. Okay, I like that. Okay, now we're improving relations with Epirus and Athens in order to annex them, because we got cores on them. We'll gain some boats and troops from them too. Yeah, right now we're still chilling. We need to start making a little bit of money, and then, yeah, then there is a pretty high chance of us fighting Venice. Ottomans are still feeling powerful, by the way. They've just declared on Syria, or well, basically on the Mamluks. Yeah, maybe we let these guys grow for a bit too long. All right, I've given the nobles strong duchies, and as soon as a month takes over, there we go. Athens and Epirus fell annexed. All right, beat up some Neapolitan separatists and got some more loans to actually embrace the Renaissance. Now, we need to figure out our idea group's long term here, man. So basically, we're going to be doing massive conquest. Okay, so for that, obviously, Diplo admin, you know, those are the standard. But I think for this game, man, we are going to go Diplo religious right here, because religious is super important when playing as Byzantium, and then most likely trade admin, something like that. Sure, we're going to be wasting a lot of admin points, but, you know, later on, by not taking this earlier, I mean, but later on, it'll still be a big help. I think by the time you get to admin, the only thing we'll have is like the Balkans, Anatolia, Mashriq, Egypt, and the Maghreb, so, and half of Italy, I would say. So for the most depth provinces and for the areas or regions with the highest concentration of provinces, we'll still be utilizing this additional minus 25% CCR. So for the start, Diplo ideas, I think mainly for the province war score cost and to help us avoid coalitions and get bigger allies. And yeah, after that, we're going to pick up religious. Or do I not care about Diplo? No, I do, because we're going to be playing with vassals heavily too. All right, well, we've chilled long enough. I think we can go ahead and hit Venice. Hungary is the only nation willing to help, but I think they're enough. And what I'm going to go for is everything that they have south of Istria. Obviously, even though they're provinces of vital interest, Hungary won't transfer occupation of all of them to me, but I'll take as much as I can get. So let's declare for Negroponte. War's not going bad at all. We even have naval superiority against Venice of all nations, which is nice. I maxed out on mill points as well, so we're way too ahead of that. I was focusing on mill earlier. Might as well dev, man. Might as well dev. Let's find out the cheapest provinces and dev the, you know, these. Also, tier 4 gov reform time. We got restore the master of offices right here, which, yeah, possible advisors, cost of advisors with rulers, religion. Now, you know, for having unique ones right here, man, Byzantium's ones really aren't that good. I'd rather go centralized monarchical or even representatives of the crown, because, well, we only have Bulgaria now. I'm assuming we're gonna get Karaman right here out, possibly Eretna as well, Syria, Iraq. Yeah, lots of guys later on, especially in Iberia and in France. So, you know what? Freak it, man. Representatives of the crown. Meanwhile, the Ottomans, man, they are going crazy. Like, constant war declarations, man. We need to chop them down hard next time. All right, so Hungary actually got pieced out. I just stack wiped Venice over in Corfu. 53% war score. Let's see if we can take everything we want to take right here. So these are the provinces we're going for. It's going to be a lot of, oh my god, they're not willing to accept that. What about without Istria? Fine, we keep going then, Jesus. But my truce with the Ottomans is up is the thing, and that's all occupied by Theodoro. Alrighty then. Okay, now they're willing to accept without Istria though, but I'm satisfied with that, man. Let's go home, huh? Once again, oh, we can triumph for Greece. Nice, I'll definitely take that. Theodosian walls, I guess we can bump them up to tier 2. Don't really care about that for now. Now, who would help me versus the Ottomans here? Who would help me? The Knights and the Pope would help. You know, last time, man, with Hungary, we did struggle. They are out of manpower and they're fighting... Why are they fighting these guys for so long? And now Tunis is their ally too. Manpower and debt. I think we wait a bit. I think patience, yeah. Now, on another positive note, we can ally Austria. On a negative note, not for now. For the late game, they have gotten Burgundy. So, you know, current early game boss, Ottomans, mid game bosses, I feel like the Mamluks and guys in Italy, just because it's so annoying to fight them. And then late game bosses, Spain, France, Austria, and the entire HRE, Great Britain. Yeah, man, these guys right here are gonna be horrible to take down. Iberia, France, South Germany, Low Countries, Britain, we need like all of that. It's gonna be fun though. And now I know I border Serbia, Albania, and Bosnia and those guys, and we can take them down easily. Still, primary focus is Ottoman. So right now I'm currying favors with Austria because they would be willing to help. And then we go for them. I've finally taken away our reliance on republics, man, which means we can finally go ahead and take burger loans. Yes, the construction can begin. All right, this is the only other thing we need to kind of do. But yeah, just started building one building over in Constantinople from the money I had, but there's one over here. We got to be really, you know, meticulous with construction right here. So let's put one down in Macedonia. Let's put one down in Naples. There's already one in Athens. We'll do some more up here, and then we'll do some churches in the meantime. Hungary just flipped hostile and broke the alliance with me, which sucks. They want my provinces, is the thing. You know, I could have used them for a little longer, but they do have provinces we need. They have everything over in the Balkans that we want to take. And also, man, I think the entire state of Transdanubia right here is a part of those highlighted provinces that I want for the Roman Empire. The thing is, we're not going to know which provinces we need exactly until we take Rome, because that's when the decision pops up. But, you know, we can sort of guide ourselves. I know we need all of the Balkans and all of Anatolia, which is what we're going for now. Now, it wouldn't be a bad idea to hook up with Poland, even though they hate me, because they don't have anything that we need this campaign, man. I don't even need Wallachia or anything right there. So, yeah, they would be a really good long-term, pretty much entire game ally. Maybe someone like Denmark, too. Someone I'm never gonna fight. All right, man, look. Ottomans are no longer allied to Tunis. I think because they weren't willing to defend them from Aragon. No big deal. They've allied Morocco and Akuyunlu. The Knights, Austria, and the Pope would all help out. Ottomans, not that good on manpower. I still think they're really strong, but could be easier than the first war. Although I always make that mistake, and always the second war is harder than the first. I don't know why. Either way, we're doing a reconquest for Bulgaria's cores right here. Let's declare for Filbay, for example. That is a little more inland. We aim to take all of Bulgaria's stuff. Edirne, their capital, which is my core, along with Avalonia. Like, that will kick them out of the Balkans. And if I can, I'll be taking some more stuff in Anatolia too. Most likely the coastline. So let's drag in the Knights, Austria, and the Pope. And here's our second war with the Ottomans started. Alright, since I have, I guess, control of Constantinople trade node right now, we can do this right there. There's another mission, and decision. Fine. You know what? I'll repair those walls, man. Level 2 right now. By the way, got Edirne so fast because it's a level 1 fort, and I bombed it. Oh, we can integrate Galata now, too. We definitely want to do that. I can't believe I thought this would be harder. Austria is so powerful, and they brought in Burgundy, too, bro. What do you want me to say? But now, because we've done all of this right here, we can do economic independence. We get galley combat for 20 years or trade efficiency for 20 years. Yeah, we're getting the trade efficiency. That's what I wanted anyway. All right, I mean, that's pretty much it. Peaced out Morocco because they're losing in 2 different wars. Peaced out Akuyunlu regularly. Let's go ahead and actually retransfer this over to Bulgaria. Someone unsieged it. There we go. There's all of the Bulgarian cores back to Bulgaria. There's Edirne for me. There's Avalonia for me. And some things over here have been occupied by the Knights. However, I think we go for like, maybe this? Yeah, that's not bad at all. And then some money. Boom. Second war with the Ottomans done. Hopefully now they're weaker and we officially kick them out of the Balkans. Okay, now we can take another mission, which is reconquer Bulgaria right here. Bulgarian has an accepted culture. I won't take Vaslad. General with additional shock. Perma-claims on Wallachia and Moldavia, which is interesting because I don't think they're part of the highlighted provinces. Yeah, either way, that right there is done. Let's go ahead and core that up. Let's go ahead and actually take this right there, take that right there. Perfect. Now we can build workshops and stuff like that. Okay, since we're chilling on this end once again, I think it's time to annex Bulgaria right here, which we can already do. Excellent. And go for Serbia and Bosnia. Might be a bit tricky because they're both guaranteed by Hungary, but as long as Austria or someone like that comes in, we should be able to do it. Okay, alliance is secured with Poland and with Castile, man. This is really good. So Castile, who doesn't have Aragon, but they could still get him, right? Yeah, they could. Castile, I think, is going to help me out versus some of these guys down here. And then Poland, right now we don't need their help. But later, since I'm planning to keep them the entire game, they should help out versus some of these guys right here. By that point, of course, we won't need help. It's all to make things faster. Now, we're in an interesting situation here where Tunis finds itself without allies. If they keep that up for a while, we might get claims, bordering claims fast enough to spy on them via this right here that I got claims on already and hit Tunis. If we can do them, man, and gain a foothold over here early, it will be dope. Now, look what I've been doing. Alright, there's a province in North Italy for free. We can't do anyone else, though. I've been checking. Well, Castile just got the Iberian wedding, which was expected, but does complicate things quite a lot for us for the early part of the game in Italy and in the Maghreb. But we'll deal with it when we deal with it. All right, just picked up admin 7 and mill 8. I thought I was recording, but I wasn't. There's religious ideas. We got to start converting stat. Bulgaria annexed. Tier 4 got reform time. No-brainer. Grant land to the monasteries. All right, let's continue with our wars. I'm going to declare on Serbia right here, and they're guaranteed by Hungary, obviously, so I can drag in like Poland, for example. The thing is, we can't co-belligerent Bosnia, because like that, Castile comes in because they're defender of the faith, and this actually pretty powerful Venice. So luckily, Bosnia's province war score cost is 49, which means they are full annexable without us co-belligerenting them. However, they are Catholic, so let's see if we can do that. Just gonna call in Poland right here. No need for like Austria or anyone like that. Alright, so humiliated Hungary and took war reps, and actually this comes in at the right time because I knew it would come in. I started spying on Tunis already, so there's claims bordering claims. Tunis is still ally-less, which means we can claim anything down here. And of course, I'm going to be claiming their capital. So there's our next war lined up. Way earlier expansion over here than I anticipated, but we're still gonna be doing it. Truce with the Ottomans is up in 4 years, so yeah, gonna finish these guys, then Tunis, then the Ottomans. But let's take a look at the damage, man. If we separate annex Bosnia here, still doable. 51 Catholics. I'm not gonna be fighting Catholics, man. I'm really not. I don't plan to get involved in Italy now. It's just gonna be Sunni guys. So 51 on Bosnia, and then another 34 on Serbia, but it's just with Orthodox guys mainly. I am gonna do it. I am gonna do it. Yeah, okay. So there's a separate peaceful annex on Bosnia and a separate peaceful annex on Serbia. Perfect, man. Lots of nice provinces, and we've acquired a gold mine. Now let's wait, core these up, wait for some more boats to finish building, and we're gonna go for Tunis. In the meantime, Triumph for the Balkans, very nice. And we can take the mission Vengeance at Bar, where we gain a permaclaim on the Balkans and Carniola, some other modifiers, and the event where we get two options happens. Either 10% CCR for 30 years, pretty good, and years of separatism, -5, actually really powerful, or this. I'm definitely going to go with this one. Yeah, very nice. What did I tell you, man? Okay, so truce with the Ottomans is up, but I still really want to take advantage of this whole Tunis situation, so let's go for it. Alright, Tunis is super weak, so I'm just gonna go for this for now. I can take more, but we need to fight the Ottomans soon, and I'm really not that good on admin points, boys. So this is it for Tunis for now. I'm also getting rebel bombed, so it's time to beat these guys up. Alright, so right now I've unallied Castile, Austria, and Poland. By the way, I don't even remember when my alliance with the Pope got broken. Just to be able to revoke the, Union of Churches thing, obviously all of them are willing to re-ally me, so that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Alright, ended Union of Churches, re-allied them. Now we can go ahead and take another mission, which is, let's find it down here, recover authority. Okay, so unlock the legitimization of the dynasty estate privilege for the clergy. I don't really care about it. Constantinople gets its church upgraded. We do have one right there, and we enact reformed Byzantine monarchy tier 1 gov reform. We can finally do the Pernoyars, and we gain, years of separatism, culture conversion cost, absolutism, monthly autonomy change, which is super dope. Way better than that lame ass thing we had earlier, man. Now, when do we get the parliament? Is it right here? All right, either way, with all of that out of the way, it's time to hit the Ottomans once again. Kind of lowish on manpower and on admin points, but frick it, man. Let's just declare a conquest for Aydin right here. We need these 3 provinces for a mission that starts converting the culture of all of this over here. Let's drag in Poland and Austria. I wouldn't even have to do too much this game, this war. Now look at this, man. So I'm sieging, right? And Austria is taking this, not transferring control over to me. I go over to their strongly desired provinces, and they strongly desire all of the Ottomans. Why? You could say it's a rival thing, but it's not, because they don't strongly desire everything Bohemia and France own. Why? Oh, wait. Crusade? No, we can't see that. Do they have some sort of CB on the Ottomans? They don't. Weird. Oh, hell yeah. All right, let's not drag this on for too long. So we want to piece the Ottomans out for this for sure. Then, I just thought of this, by the way. I'm a genius. We're going to take Antioch to release Syria from. And then let's go for, well, honestly, everything, man. We just got to be careful not to give Austria something. And I think that is going to be the peace deal, or no. Yeah, that is going to be the peace deal, because we're not going to be over 100% overextended, because we're going to release Syria. So that's what we're taking from the Ottomans, along with 128 ducats. Boom. Just like that, we're done. And there's Syria out instantly. I did say we're going to release, like, Karaman and those guys, but do we? Nah, I really don't care about it. We're just gonna take Anatolia for ourselves, man. Frick it. Okay, let's score up the rest of this stuff. We can take another mission right now, which is Asia Minor. Culture in Smyrna becomes Greek, and provinces in the Aydin and Hudavenagar areas will slowly begin converting Greek or Pontic via an event. Remain in high stability to speed up the process. Aydin and Hudavenagar. Why only those two? Why only these two? I thought it did it on all of it. Or is that later? Whatever. And there's triumph for the Asia Minor coast. All right, I've been doing colonialism in Macedonia right here. I'm also trying to vassalize Cyprus. Austria dragged me in versus Venice and these guys, but right now the game plan is to just chill for a couple of years, gather back up some admin points, and right now our main targets are the Ottomans, the Mamluks, and Tunis, so we'll be rotating between these three guys. As soon as we chill a little bit, I think we go for the Mamluks right here and reconquer some Syrian cores and stuff. Oh, they actually gave me Istria. Thanks. Oh yeah, also devved up the gold mine here to 10. I don't know if I mentioned that. Vassalization on Cyprus, why not? Now, I didn't think we were going to be going for, for Caucasia, because I don't know if those provinces are highlighted on that Rome decision. You know what? I'm making an executive decision right now, man. I'm going to own all of France, Siberia, the Maghreb, Egypt, Mashriq, Anatolia, Caucasia, the Balkans, and Italy, and then everything outside of those regions is only what we need. So, like, you know, originally England, half of the Low Countries, most of South Germany, a little bit of Carpathia, everything like that. So, yeah, with all of that said, obviously we do need to get to these guys for a mission too, which means I am going to diplo-vassalize Imereti and Samtske too. Radical reforms coming in nicely. I'm just noticing, I think Austria gave Modena to Lucca earlier. Nice. Tunis has allied the Mamluks, and no one is willing to help versus the Mamluks. Castile is willing to help versus Tunis, and in that same war, I guess I could eat up Rhodes because Castile is defender of the faith. So, yeah, I guess we drag in Castile for this. Co-belligerent the Mamluks. Can we do that? Could we do that? Okay, so Austria has actually called me into this. Castile is involved in it as well. This is a good opportunity as any to take Rhodes. I've already vassalized these two guys up here, by the way. Finally, we can actually select a naval doctrine. Obviously, we're going Tactica, man. No brainer. There go the Knights. Ooh, I'm over GovCap. There's another mission as well. Repulse the Republics. Sure. I'm just going organized military staff here. Yeah. I think we can finally sustain a second army, man. Our income is actually looking pretty good. Yeah, let's build it up. And by the way, boys, if you're enjoying this video so far, man, and if you want to see part 2, part 3, maybe even part 4, definitely hit that subscribe button if you haven't already so you don't miss on any future episodes. And leave a like on this video too, letting me know you enjoy it. Or else. You know what? I'm actually going to wait to finish religious ideas here before we go for any more wars, because that CB is going to help us out a lot. Okay, I think I just did this mission randomly because I've gotten the clergy at 80 loyalty. So stab and strengthen the religious estate privilege, making it grand. Whatever. Oh shoot, we can do the theme system as well. Let me get that guy. And now we should be able to, yeah. So, okay, we gain 150 mil points and we can unlock the branching missions for these two. Okay, first this, state maintenance. Let me read these. Oh, so we can just get it or unlock it. Okay, let's get it, man, because I definitely do want that. So there you go. There's tier 5, the theme system, minus 10% state maintenance and lots of manpower in primary and accepted. Now, our manpower modifiers are actually kind of nutty, man, because of stuff we can't even really see, you know. First off, we got the manpower and true faith right here from religious ideas. Then we'll get the manpower from here. Then we got the manpower from increased levies. But also, man, you know, everything that's now with this stuff. So, yeah, really, really strong. Lots of manpower modifiers. And now we can not preview the branching missions just yet. Complete the theme system mission to preview each branch. Oh, there they are. So, tier 1. Okay, let me see these. Okay, these missions aren't really too relevant for me. I didn't even want to play with Pornoyars, but I guess I will have to. I'm just going to go with this branch right here, and we've restored the Byzantine Navy as well. All right, but it does make sense to play with them because they don't take up a Diplo slot. So, let's do it for these two guys, I guess. And there's religious ideas wrapped up. Just as our truce with the Ottomans actually expire, we're gonna go ahead and take that as well. Now we got that CB on them. There it is, even though we can still do a reconquest for Syria here. Yeah, I don't know. Or we just go with this. Yeah, frick it. Let's do this. Muscovy guarantees them, actually, but they won't help out. I'm just going to drag in Poland and Austria again. And I'm not even going to take stuff down here. Maybe the Mamluks will. And we can just do the entire reconquest from the Mamluks. So this for now. We're focusing on stuff up here. Well, that was freaking easy, and I just got war score cost versus other religions, and I can already start my golden era here too. We've accomplished so much. Dope, man. Let's see how much we can take right here. Is it all of this right there? Yes, it is. Okay, so wait, is that a Syrian core? No, it's not. Okay, perfect. I'm taking everything down here that's not a Syrian core. We can even do more, man. We can even do more. What else would we do? Give stuff back to Syria? It's just one province. Do I want stuff up here for the missions, though? is what I'm wondering, because Vengeance at War, no, it's there. So Theodoro, I do need to own Theodoro, man. I do need to own Theodoro for this mission. Break it, I guess we're doing that then. Wait, that's over 100% though. This is over 100% as well. Break it. The Phoenix rises. Turks driven from Anatolia. Separatist sentiment immediately. Let's start coring that up. I don't even have enough admin points to do it. And there's another mission. Avenge 1071. So we get a permaclaim on the Mashriq region, man. Culture conversion will extend to the Anatolia region at a slower pace. Either we accept Turkish or gain it as an accepted culture, or every Turkish culture province loses 10 years of separatism, or yeah, and they'll fire more rapidly, or we can just gain manpower in there. Okay, so I think we're gonna go with the second option right here, man. Focus on assimilating. Another mission as well. We're advancing pretty quickly down this mission tree. City of the World's Desire. All right, because I keep deving it, because I keep maxing out on mill points. But yeah, it gets a stacks building upgraded. Lots of nice, lots of nice bonuses pretty much for Constantinople, man. Dope. See, I don't need any of this. I really don't, man. We have to dev before I take it. Ooh, that's a level 3 center of trade in Ragusa, baby. All right, but now, since we're in a bit of a situation with Spain being defender of the faith right here, and I can't actually reliably fight any of the Catholic guys, I did want to go for Hungary and maybe a little bit of Italy right here. We can't do that. So we do have to continue focusing on this region right here. What I'm going to do is declare on Tunis right here, man. Drag in Spain, and co-belligerent the Mamluks, because not a lot of other guys will get dragged in. We can do Holy War, show superiority, take as much as we can from Tunis right here, and we'll see what we do for the Mamluks. Any one of these guys could become the main target, depending on what I think of during this war. Right now, I'm just helping out Muscovy in something, and I think after we declare this, it might be time to wrap this one up and continue in part 2. But for now, let's get it. Alright, so this war is pretty much done. I'm gonna do a single peace deal. Expectedly, Spain did occupy a lot of Tunis, but it is what it is. I thought they would do this, so I'm just taking everything that I can take over here, giving cores back to Syria, even though we do gain quite a lot of aggressive expansion for it. At least I'm not wasting any admin points. And then I'm just taking these provinces over here, which are a part of the Mashriq region. We'll deal with the rest of the Mamluks and with the rest of Tunis later. May not seem like a lot, but I'm satisfied. Okay, but now we can take another mission, which is, let's see, I don't see it, Antiochia and Jerusalem. So we gain a permaclaim on Egypt. Consecrating Metropolitas gives us more patriarch authority. I'm not even doing that. Yearly prestige and global missionary strength versus heathens. Very nice. And at this point, it's also time for our third idea group. Now, over here, we could either go influence to continue with the subject-heavy playthrough, which I honestly don't really care about. Diplo is enough for that. Then we could also go trade, which would, of course, help us with making money even more, even though our economic situation isn't bad at all. And then we could also go for a mill one, which mill ones aren't really that necessary right now. I was gonna go non-mill for the first 4 either way. I'm definitely taking admin here. So yeah, I don't know, man. Trade, honestly, I'm feeling trade, boys. I'm just feeling it. I've just started building up 2 random monuments. I think it was the Parthenon and this one right here. But with all of that said, our truce with the Ottomans has actually expired, and Russia, even though they guarantee them, still isn't willing to defend them. What I'm gonna do in this war is co-belligerent Akkuyunlu and do a reconquest for Halab right here, and I think it's time to declare and eat up this portion of the Ottomans and possibly the entirety of Akkuyunlu. But with that war started, ladies and gentlemen, I think that's a pretty good place to leave it off for part 1 of this series, man. I said, you know, our main goal for this first video would be to conquer most of the Balkans and most of Anatolia. We've already done that and then some. We have provinces over in northern and southern Italy, subjects in the Caucasus, Syria ready to reconquer all of their cores. We're even present down here. We've got provinces in the Maghreb as well, and it's working out excellently so far. Started off as an irrelevant backwater that called itself the Roman Empire. Now we truly are the Roman Empire, #1 great power in the world, making about 50 ducats a month, wrapped up what you call it, diplo and religious already, advanced very far down this mission tree right here, very large army that pretty soon we're gonna increase even more. Nice professionalism, and we don't even have any mill idea groups. Everything over here in our core land has been stated in the Balkans and Anatolia. That's gonna be like part of our bastion or whatever you want to call it. Religious conversion is going excellently. Almost everything that we own is Orthodox, and culture conversion isn't going that bad either, and I'm even converting some super cheap provinces over here rather than accepting them because we have so many culture conversion modifiers. this is what we're looking at. Super powerful start for part 1, and of course we're going to continue this with part 2, where we're going to focus on taking more of what we already have, pretty much the Maghreb, the Mashriq, and Egypt right here, and pretty soon we're going to have to start fighting in Italy, Iberia, France, Germany, and even Great Britain. So, like I said earlier, definitely hit that subscribe button if you want to stay up to date with what's going on with this series, and leave a like and let me know in the comments if you do want to see more. But I think for part 1, that's all I have to say about that. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, don't hesitate to leave a like, it really helps out a lot. And if you like the content and want to see more videos like this, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of them. And you can become a member today and join the Discord, the link is in the description. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time with another EU4 video.